afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the webinar at MITE. I welcome all the participants to this webinar on software packages. The pandemic has pushed us to the corner, and each of us are in a state of doubt about our career. The batch of 2020 will probably join industry by the end of 2020, which might have effect on the next batch of 2021. So the batch of 2021 has to be industry ready and ready to be employable directly. This necessitates that you have to learn a lot of software packages, but you would be concerned about the cost of it. You would have not worried if you would have known about the freely available software packages that you could train yourself. This webinar is all about it. To let you know more about it, we have with us Mr. Darshan J. Mr. Darshan J is an alumni of second batch of 2012. He has over 8 years of industry experience and he has served in various positions at Ahana System, HPE, Titanium, and he is currently the technical service engineer at MongoDB. Mr. Darshan, it's an honor to have you with us. I welcome you on behalf of college, staff, management, and the students of Mount. Welcome you, sir.
Hello all. Thank you for welcoming me and providing this great platform to showcase like what I have learned from the industry. So let's not waste our time and we'll be moving to our today's session. Can you all see the screen?
No, sir. It's not visible.
Okay. Yeah. I guess it is visible now, right?
Sir, it's not visible yet. Yes, sir. It's visible now.
Sorry.
You may continue, sir.
Yeah. So when I guess it is visible, right? I'll be proceeding with. May I get a confirmation, please?
Sir, it's visible. You may continue, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Yeah. So when I was, going through the day-to-day activities, and I found that like one of our company education team department director has shared a link that tells that a student can get a developer kit. So what is all about, I will go through in my next slides. But before that, I just contacted Narendra sir regarding the developer kit will be given to the students and they will be get benefited from that. So he was very excited, and he, as usual, like he always think about the welfare of the students. So he told me, why don't you yourself give a talk on this, which will explain the students what all this kit is about and what all the benefit that they will be getting from this. So I was happy, and it will be honor to give whatever I know to the students or the upcoming software engineers or upcoming IT industrialists. So that will be my honor. So I'm giving a small talk today. So may I know like what are the common attendees here? Like are all from the IT background, CS, IS? Like I hope it is a CS and IS. So to brief about me, I am Darshan J. I am passed out in 2012 computer science, and that was the second batch of the MIT. So first batch was 2011, and ours was 2012, like 2008 to 2012. Hopefully, I completed my engineering in 4 years itself. So, and then now I can see the MIT is growing like anything, and this is almost like a 14th batch as of now. It is going on. Okay, so let's look into the agenda of the today. So I'll be telling about like who am I and why you like, and I'll be giving brief about the developer kit and MongoDB University, and then free education offering websites. So let's continue. Who am I? As I told, I'm an alumni of MIT. I was passed out in 2012 from computer science background, and then I joined a company called Ahana Systems. There I was working as a database administrator. So one thing to know about is like I was not a campus selected. I was not selected in the campus, so I have to look into the off campus. So that's what I feel, like somewhat pull me back always. So whenever you get out from the college, it will be always good to be in one offer in your hand. I guess now, like in this year, there are 100% campus selection. Like last year also, I was read about the news that more companies are coming, so that all students will be get at least one offer with their hand. So that is very good, because instead of searching outside, so if you're getting one offer, so that will be very much helpful. I recommend all students to put your hard efforts to that, at least get one offer, so before you coming out, because outside the campus, it is very difficult to get into the at least good job. Because even for me also, I in the first job it was very difficult, like almost like after 8 months of work struggle, I got job in the that was a small startup. So that's what everybody to concentrate on your campus selection and prepare yourself. So why you? It's not I'm asking why you, it's about the company. Like whenever a company is come to college, like they will ask why they should hire you. There will be 1.5 to 2 million, nearly 20 lakhs engineers will be graduated every year. And common thing in all these 20 lakh resume is they know the skills of C, C++. Some are mentioned as Java, and some mentioned like C# based on that. Almost in the 20 lakh resume, they will be finding at least 10 to 15 lakh resume saying like C, C++, Java, little HTML, CSS, those are. So these are the very basic things. And if those companies still dig deeper, so what they will find is like in these 10 to 15 lakh students, those who mentioned C, C++, they will be knowing, very little knowledge about the C or C++. So because in the education system, it is not even for the teachers to teach everything to the company within the short span of 6 months or 1 year. It is not possible at all. Even they have to cover the portions, because they have to complete other area also, like not only the programming language, not only the operating systems, not only the storage devices, everything, like they have to cover end to end, so within just span of 6 months. So that will be very difficult for them to cover also. But what as a student can you do is like you have to learn these all things yourself. So that I will be covering in the next slides. And as you know, IT is a rapid grow industry. Whenever I joined engineering, it was 2008. So you guys might be know or not know. In the 2008, there was a great disaster in the IT industry. Like even in the share market, same like current situation. Like IT broke down like anything. So I just joined the computer science. I was very scared about the what will be future is. 2008 broke down like that, but IT picked up the things in very well manner. Where with the before I passed out from the my engineering, so I was very happy to see like there were lot of openings, but due to my academics was not that great, so I was not able to get in within a short span of job. Like I have to struggle some of time, and then I could able to get that. So when this IT is growing this much, so they will also expect their new hires, their upcoming software engineers. So they know little background about like how it is going, like what internal, how internally it will work. So these are all the things that we as a student, you as a student should be learning about it. That will be benefited for you, because choosing you between same like who mentioning in his resume C++ with a basic knowledge will be given you more focus, and they can easily pick you up. So these are the company perspective that they will look into you. So not just the academics that you will be covering, you will be also covering other parts like other in the deeper knowledge other than the what academics is taught you. So this is a main concept of the today's webinar, GitHub Developer Kit. So what is GitHub is? GitHub is a software development version controlling, website. So whenever you might be using, will be using the WhatsApp. So WhatsApp today's version is nearly some 3.x. So from the whenever the software is released, they will be releasing with a version 1. So in the version 1, they will be having some of the features, and they will find, okay, we should add some more features, something like a adding images to the in the chat, so that they will add as another feature. So when they're adding a new feature, they will release the software as a new version, so they will call it as 1.1. So like that. So these version need to be managed. So that's what GitHub can GitHub do. So currently it is owned by the Microsoft. Like recently 2 years back, I guess, Microsoft purchased GitHub. It was an open source, and it is still an open source. And in this GitHub, you can find lot of open source projects, something like a Linux, MySQL, Android, all this end-to-end codes, like from the beginning to end. Like what was the Linux, let's say Fedora, or let's say CentOS, let's say RHEL. So these are all the Linux version. So there, what was its version 1 code? So it's all written in the languages depending on the developers. Some software will be there in the Java, some software will be there in the C. So you can dig into those codes and you can learn more about it, like how it is doing, like what it is doing, how it is connecting to the kernel, how it is connecting to the disk, how it is connecting to the microcam, or how like using those, you can understand them, and you can easily get more knowledge about like how internally it will be working. So you can even download those code and you can modify it, but depending on the license of the particular project is. So you can even develop some additional feature to that, and you can put your own repository, you can put them, and you make a use of it. GitHub will be very useful for the developer. Even if you are a software engineer in the future, you will have to use this GitHub developer version controlling kit as a very much. So what is developer kit is all about is I'll be directly, instead of just telling, I'll be taking you to directly to the particular website. Education.github.com is the developer kit website. So there you can apply for the kit. So when you apply for the kit, they will do their background verification, and then they will be giving you, pack. So these all are the pack that it will be containing. So these all are the different packages that you will be getting from it. So this is the website. Yeah. So what's all in the package is like AWS Educate. So when you get this package, if you get this package by after applying to this, you can access all the packages that it will be containing. So mainly I have listed few of the packages that it will be containing. That is AWS Educate. You can get AWS. In the current world, cloud is all it contain, like it contain everything, all the software will be deployed in the cloud. So today's IT market, most of the IT is it's on the cloud itself. Just to give an example, Microsoft was in the year of 2012 2013, Microsoft shares was almost like 112 like that. But when they released Microsoft Azure, that is a cloud based platform, their share market grew up and it is nearly 180 or something like that. So all the investment, all the IT industries is moving towards the cloud. So when you come out of the college, if you are aware of like what is AWS, what is Microsoft Azure, and what is Google Cloud, so you will be giving more opportunity. Like you can get a more opportunity to get a build your career. So AWS Educate, that is one of the education side that AWS provide, but that is a paid education platform. But with the developer kit, you will be getting it as a free. And then we have a Bootstrap Studio. This is again a paid software, but if you get this kit, you will be easily like Bootstrap Studio. To give a brief about the Bootstrap Studio. So in this, you can test your web application. Let's say you are building a web application for your academic project, and you want to test that Bootstrap. You want to test that web app, so you can use this Bootstrap Studio. So upload your web app application in the Bootstrap Studio, and you can test there. Like it will give you like where error is and what are the functions that you can fix with. So those are the testing that it will be do, and it will be giving use of what you see is what you get vis-a-vis options, so that it will be helpful for you to add additional features, add additional functions, so that will make your web app a great. Browser stack is it is again like a testing tool. So when you are building a web app, so you want to know like in Chrome how it will look, in Safari how it will be looking, and in Mozilla. So in the different mobile like browser platform, even in the mobile also, like how it will be looking. So the browser stack is containing all these websites, all these browsers details. So whenever you upload your web app, so it can detail you like in which browser how it will be looking. So this will be very helpful. Again, this is a paid software, but with the developer kit, you can get it for a free for around like a 2 years. You can use it without paying a single rupee. And then is a Unity. Unity, you guys might be see in all the famous mobile games made with Unity is the common logo that you can see in the all games. So Unity allows you to create a 3D, 2D games just by doing the drag and drop. So using that, like you can create, Subway Surfers kind of game or Temple Run. So those kind of games, like just doing the drag and drop. So that is very useful even for in the sixth sem. I guess when I was in a sixth sem, I was having a computer graphics subject. In that we had to create a graphic project. I created a snake game, but not using the Unity, but it was using a Visual Basic. But you can simply create a great visible, like great visual game using the Unity that will be look like a professional. So then again, Microsoft Azure is again the cloud platform, same like an AWS, but it is a part of Microsoft. AWS is a part of Amazon. So Microsoft Azure website also, like Microsoft Azure Education will allow you to study about the Microsoft Azure, like how you can deploy a server there, how you can add a user or delete a user, how you put creating a security. So those kind of thing you can learn this in the Microsoft Azure website. So that is also like it will be giving nearly 2 years of free subscription. So let me see it there. Yeah, that will be giving nearly 2 years of free education for whoever is interested in. Okay. So next, coming to the MongoDB. So I'm a employee of MongoDB, so I have to advertise my company. So MongoDB is a NoSQL database platform. So you can same like a MySQL, Oracle, SQL Server. So when it is a database, there are a lot of database in the market, but MongoDB is the leading MongoDB in the NoSQL database platform. So using this, like what we are providing in the MongoDB is in this package is you will be getting on-demand educations about the MongoDB, so you can learn from end to end. I will be covering more about this in the next slide. And then the GitHub Campus Expert. So this is again the GitHub is providing in its kit. What is it? It is all about, like you can create your own repository for a particular repository that will be consuming nearly 100 MB. They will be charging $2 per month. But using a GitHub, you can store a data of nearly 500 GB per month, I guess. So that is fully free. That will be comes with this package. So that's what it will be containing. So that will be very good. It will be very helpful for you if you can create if you are planning to create any project for yourself or for the future or for the academics. All about all the most of the current IT legends are created their projects from the academics itself, naming the Facebook. So that was when he was in the Harvard University, and he wanted to create some social networking site for his own college, his own campus. But those idea became like very huge, and he became the Facebook CEO, and he created the Facebook. That's like very huge. So all what you think in the college days itself, that might give you more benefit for your IT career. So that's what this is all about, the GitHub developer kit. So here is a link that you might get from the Narendra sir or from the organizers of this meeting. So I'll be sharing with them. So you can apply for it. So they will evaluate whether you are eligible or not, and then they will be giving it this kit to, or this package to you. So you can also evaluate it, like whether you want it or you can apply for it. I would strongly recommend you guys to apply for it. Then you can. Anyhow, it's a free of cost. So if you get it, it's a bumper package, so that you will be getting for your future. So So next is about the MongoDB. So we, apart from the developer kit, we also offer a free education for everybody, so that you can register at the university.mongodb.com. So to I'll be just taking you guys to the particular website. So this is all how it looks. So okay, I already logged in. Okay, I'm just logging out. So this is how it will look. So in this, like, we will be covering from the basics to the data modeling. That will be the intermediate or the expert level of expertise. So these are the different courses that we will be covering. So in that, it will be, nearly 2 to 3 hours of time that you can spend, and you can learn more about the all individual chapters. So this is all about the just a basic, and in this, like, you will need to nearly 90 minutes, just 1.5 hour time. You can cover all this, like how you can set up, and how to do the MongoDB query language, and you can deep dive into the MongoDB query language. So these all. So at the end of this chapter, you will be having a final exam. So if you clear that, you will be getting a course completion certificate. So if you complete a course if you complete the course with nearly 65%, you can get a certificate, something like this. Okay, so you can add this to your resume, or you can keep, like, that will give more weightage to your resume, like it will be make you stand out from the all other candidates, or all other like whoever came to the interview. So this so this is how it looks. Your name will be there, and you can they will be mentioning like what all the courses that he has completed, and you can share this particular link with in the resume, just like this. Just copy and paste it in your resume. If it is PDF, or if it is in the printable, then you have to mention full. If it is a hard copy of the resume, then you have to mention full link, so that they can verify, okay, whether the whatever you have mentioned is true or not. So like that. So this will be a good benefit, like when we are giving our resume. So it will be containing more about more deeper knowledge. Okay, some companies certifying you, okay, this person has completed this course, so that verifies that with those certificate, at least with a 65% of the final exam, he completed this. So that will be great benefit to you guys. So what is in the university.mongodb.com package is, like, it offers a free courses to beginners to expert, and you can register freely at university.mongodb.com. It's a free website that offers a education about the MongoDB, that maintained by us only. So you can register about that. And then here are the list of different websites that offers a free education. So this website also contain paid educations also, like paid courses also, but this also contain the free education. You can search for the free, and then you can easily learn more about those particular courses. So why I'm stressing about the free is because everybody can't afford additional money to buy these courses. So when it is a free, then you will be day to day, like, you can learn more about it. Even that will be helpful for your academic project. Even that will be helpful for your this semester. So that will be more benefited, right? So these are the nearly 9-10 websites that I have listed here, but there are still more. And I will also recommend you guys to create a LinkedIn account. So that's a professional network. So, and with the professional network, you can meet the industrial professionals, so who are all currently working. You can mention as you are currently a It's not like a Facebook, but it's a professional network for the professional. But you guys can mention something like an pursuing my engineering in this college. So that will, it will also help you guys to what's going on in the network or what's going on in the industry currently, like which field is in a boom. You don't need to wait till come out, and once you see out of the college, like you don't need to learn by that time. You can prepare yourself, like how industry is going, how industry is doing at this time, what are the area of the booming industry, so where I can learn. Because when I was uh, passed out, the networking or the database was the booming industry that time. But in current market, we have a lot of boom about DevOps or cloud engineering, cloud security. So these are all the booming industry. So these are all idea you will be get once you are, once you're reading about those in your circle. So LinkedIn is that platform, and it also offers a free education in its learning thing. So you can, I highly recommend you guys to create a LinkedIn profile, just like it's easy to create a LinkedIn profile, just like Facebook. You can sign up and then you can register to that. So that's a good one. And I know, like here educators also there, like lecturers also in this meeting. So I'm also honored to introduce about the words for the educators also. So this is another website that from the MongoDB that we have giving an opportunity to the educators who want to prepare students for their career in the in-demand database skills that if they are eligible for. So this is how the website looks like. So if you are a educator, you can teach the modern database with a MongoDB. So again, like you have to apply it from here. So, and then again, like they will be evaluated, and if you are eligible, then they will be offering you the teachers this package to you, so you can teach the MongoDB with from the industry, like they will be train you, and then you can teach them to the students. Okay, so I came to end of the session. So may I know, like, any questions and answers? So my dais is open for that.
I request all the participants, like if you have any queries, please put it in the chat box.
I can see some of the chats already there. Okay. That was long back. Okay.
We have come to a conclusion. It was really an informative session, and I'm sure that all participants or all students have got good idea regarding how they can explore themselves. And thank you, Darshan sir, for giving this informative knowledge. And on behalf of management, staff, and Might College, I thank you so much.
Yeah, I have got one question from the Santosh Kumar, that what about the security related issues while employing open source tools? Yeah, that's a good question, because when we think about the open source, we will be thinking that it will be not having the it will be not providing good security. But I would say today's most secure database in the database world, that is the PostgreSQL, which is an open source tool. So these people are using additional security, something like an LDAP or something, the Kerberos authentication. So that's all about. So when we are developing or when we are using the open source tool, we can think of using non-default settings, something like default port or default databases or default. So these are all the some default settings will be there. We have an options to not to use them, and we can use our own other than default settings that will make your open source software as a stronger. So those are the security things that we have to consider while using the open source tools. I hope that answers.
Participants, any more questions?
Yep. Thank you for all attending this webinar. So I guess this slides will be I'll be sharing with the organizers, and they will be in contact with you guys if you want to explore more about it. Also, I'll be sharing my email ID, and if you guys have any doubts, you can shoot an email to me. I'll be very happy to answer. Okay, thank you for my this. I'm very honored.
Here is one more question.
Sorry?
One more question. Can you tell any open source tools for Android development tools? There's one more question.
I guess there are a lot of IDE that will be allow you to develop the Android development kits. Even the JetBrains is one of the IDE tool that will allow you to create a Android apps to that, and it will also give you an interface where it will be you can select the model of the mobile also, so it will be show like how its screen will be visible, and whenever you do the changes, how it will be visible in that particular testing window. So some of the mobile will be having camera in the center of the top. Some of the mobile will be having in the left side of the like top. So like that. So different mobiles will be having different screen. So for this JetBrains will allow you to test your mobile. Like it will allow you to create a Android applications. I hope that yes.
Participants, any more questions? Okay, sir. I think there is no queries more.
Sure.
We can conclude, and thank you. Thanks a lot, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, okay.
Thank you, everybody.